Okay, we have everything on our SD card for booting right now, and we need to set up the boot arguments inside the Zoom2 to point and look at the SD card for boot up. The connections that we're going to have here are a USB, mini USB. This is hooked into, in this case, I've got it hooked into my PC, which we're going to run Hyperterm, and then also the power connector here. When we start it up, back up to here. When we start it up, the ports will be, the PC will detect the Zoom2 and then add the ports that we will use for Hyperterminal to get the serial ports. So I'll go ahead and power this up, and we should see this blink and then come back down here with these two USB ports. In this case it's 28 and 29. So we're going to start up Hyperterm. There we go. I've got one already set up for this. Open. Okay. And then if you want to see the settings here, I will show this to you real quick. So we just have 28, 115.8, none, one stop bit. So we power up the board and hit the enter key until you get some of these OMAP34XX Zoom2 prompt. Okay, so now at this point we've got our Xloader and our U-boot running. The U-boot is giving us this prompt, and we need to set the environment variables. Okay, so first we have to unlock the NAND. Okay. Paste. Alright, and then there's the EEC command. I get and then we need to set the boot arguments. Okay. And then the boot command tell it where it's going to actually boot from. Okay. And then we want to save the environment. And at this point, everything's saved and set up in there. You can do a print env to take a look and make sure the settings go in there okay. These settings are going to boot from, everything's coming from the SD card. Okay, so you can either repower, power on, or type in boot, which will go through the boot process. And as that's going on, you get the penguin initially with the kernel as it's going. Then you'll see an Android, and the logo comes up. And then you'll be in, and Android's booted up. Let's see.